Good morning to all traders and welcome to another Markets and Waves video. Stavros, Tousios here. Today is March 24. We're going to have a quick look on pound dollar, oil, Aussie dollar, silver, and also Lufthansa. All of them have something very interesting that we need to talk about. So with that said, and without further ado, let's jump quickly on pound. We were talking about a potential break of this descending channel in order to validate the downside move. I am now happy with this break. We've got 1 and 2, and on the downside, it looks like we are heading further down for the completion of sub-minute wave 3, then 4, and then 5. Because as we look at the internal structure, guys, it reminds a 5 wave. I mean, it shows that there is 5 waves internally inside this wave. So with that said, and with that in mind, we've got 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That was going to be 3, then 4 and 5. And that is going to be minute wave 1. And I'm looking at that ending around the 135.43 because it's a nice cluster with a 100 Fibonacci extension of minor wave 1 and 2. Okay? And this is, of course, the 361.8 Fibonacci extensions and of the pink move sub-minute wave. And why the 361 extension, you might ask, and not the 2, is because internally we've got another structure. Okay, so we need to respect these rules or guidelines, if you may want to call them, in order to make more educated decisions. Now, in case, guys, we're going to, we're going to start trending higher, then this would mean that the alternative scenario might kick in, which means this is an A, B, and a C, and we're going to see prices continuing higher, right? That is as if that we're not going to go lower to 136 or so, but that's in medium term. For the short term, I'm looking for a continuation down here, and then a pullback, and then another move down, okay? Without signals on the MACD or other SI as well, we continue adamant with the downside scenario. Now, oil, well, we had a double confirmation over here, a double top, also double rejection on the channel, and we continue lower. And that means that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and perhaps we had the wave 5 ending as well. I would expect, and I still expect, okay, let's be honest. I'm looking at this level, okay, 58.50. If we don't get up above that level, I expect that wave to end around 57.70 because the 200 Fibonacci extension. This is where wave A is going to end. If we break above 58.50, it means that we had this ending, and now we're going to go up for wave B. Okay, that can take us anywhere. Well, anywhere between, okay, let's just add the 26 as 23, anywhere between 59.70 and all the way up to, well, let's just be impulsive on the downside, 62, 64. We're going to have a quick look, obviously, on that in the medium term. What I do like about this potential being a pullback now is that we see a very nice signal on the MACD. Okay, now, similarly, if this hasn't really ended wave A up here, it means that, it could be a case where we're going to get A, B, and a C, and this is a B, and we're going to get A, B, and a C for W, X, and Y instead. Or it could be the case even for a corrective move as well. Okay? Now, on the Aussie, very, very similar to the pound, but if you look at this extension over here between waves 1 and 2, we've just done the 100. Pound did the 161.8 as well. It's because wave 1 was much smaller with pound. But anyway, I don't want to correlate them as much as I just did because, they're not supposed to be, we're not supposed to be looking at them in tandem, but sometimes they do correlate more than others, and this is one time that they do. Anyway, let's forget about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is where I'm looking. Okay, so with the break of the 100 Fibonacci extension, I'll be looking at the 75.18 next because this is 161.8 Fibonacci extension of the minute waves 1 and 2. Okay, so this is what I'm looking, guys. I'm looking for a continuation to the downside, but we might get some sort of sideways market over here and then continue lower because over here we've got a very, very short-lasting correction. Okay. Internally, again, don't forget we have another impulsive leg over here. Yeah, this is what this is showing us. Now, with no signals, as well. You know, we remain adamant on the downside. Silver, I was very keen to see that move on the downside, to be honest, especially without gold moving. It shows that we're really, you know, we could be really heading for the completion of the pattern that I've been waiting for a while, which is a running flat, which is an A, a B, and a C. Yeah, B, and we see we are down here now. This is the A, this is the B, oops, excuse me, this is the B, and we're waiting for the C, okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and ending diagonal over here, guys. So I will be paying attention to a potential rejection down at 24.26. If prices continue lower, you know, once we meet this Fibonacci, and you know, it could be a very nice indication for the potential reversal I've been waiting for in wave 4 for wave 5. Alternatively, I'm more keen to see the 23 Fibonacci extension retracement taken out, because it's closer to the guidelines of the running flat pattern. Now, I do see a signal over here on the RSI, nothing on the MACD, okay? And for that, you see, for that, I mean, it could be a case where this is wave A, like a leading diagonal over here, because we're expecting an ABC or any other complex corrective pattern. So it could be a case where we're going to get B now, and then we're going to continue down for another 5 waves in wave C, okay? Now, in case, obviously, that doesn't play in, we're going to know in the medium term, okay? And if that's the case, the markets are going to show us some signs. So we're going to revisit anyway, because we are always, we're always tuned with the markets. Last, Lufthansa. A very interesting pattern, because I was looking at it in a different way when we were down here, okay? With the recent break below that level, that made me think that, okay, I need to rethink how we're going to structure this market. So we've got 1, 2, 3, impulsive, yeah? And A, B, C, D, E, this is a running triangle. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we ended this first reversal wave. And now we've got 1, 2, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to get 4 and 5. Perhaps for an A, then B, a C, or it could be a case, which is most likely to be the case as well, that this is A, B, and a C. Okay, so you've got a triangle over here, yeah, a clear A wave, and we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means we either ended or we're going to end very soon, this correction, okay? If we look at the Fibonacci, we've done the 38.2, we can do the 10 dollars over here, which is the 50 Fibonacci retracement, a very good rejection level, okay? We're going to be meeting the descending channel top trend line as well, and then we can start shooting higher. At the moment, we've got a double top, a double bottom here with wave 4. Yeah, actually, want to hold on, because wave 4, guys, is over here. Yeah, that's my fault. Wave 4 is down here. Okay, this is 1 and 2. So 10, where are we? 10.43 will give us a double bottom with wave 4. A very good level to start considering prices moving on the upside. Now, the important thing here to look, guys, when it comes to these patterns is that wave 3 and 4 here on the running triangle, okay? We need to make sure that wave 4 is below wave 3. Otherwise, something is wrong. Because when we move up, you know, 3 and then 4 is below, okay? Don't forget to, in case you find a running triangle at some point, to see where 4 actually ends, okay? So this will be all for the day, I think. I hope you enjoyed this video and it has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask on the YouTube section under the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and we'll speak again very shortly.